Hi guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I was feeling super inspired today, and this isn't a podcast. This is literally just a video of me sitting on my floor talking because I have so many thoughts in my head that I just need to put into the universe and maybe share with some people, and maybe some people will relate to it. I feel like the best feeling is when you can tell someone something that you've been thinking about so passionately and they agree with you. I have to have my thoughts organized. My biggest flaw has been going off track or telling a story and I'm so grammatically incorrect, which you will see. I'll probably end up spiraling in this video, but that's most people. Most people do not have all of their thoughts organized perfectly, and if they do, they're like politicians. I don't know. This actually is not my first time making a YouTube video. I used to make YouTube videos in 4th grade. Honestly, I'm just so impressed with myself. I was a 4th grader and I filmed, edited, and then posted. Like, I have a hard time creating a LinkedIn profile today. How did I literally upload, edit, and film YouTube videos as a 4th grader? I've just always been a creative person. Me and my mom would make bows. We were never really good at DIYing, but we were always DIYing. Sometimes I'm annoyed that I'm not book smart and how I'm having a hard time forming a sentence right now. I'm annoyed that I am not good at that, but I'm actually so happy that I am creative over I'm more creatively smart over that. I think from a very young age I should have been going to therapy, and I probably still should go to therapy. I've never gone, but I think in exchange for not going to therapy, I've canceled all of my, not fully canceled, but have overcome so much trauma from being creative. Painting, drawing. I think another big one that I've honestly didn't even consider being a creative aspect, but now I think so, is creating outfits and putting together an outfit out of something that is literally nothing. I obviously had gone to the mall to buy some of my clothes as I got older, but everything came from a hand me down or thrifting or, you know, budget friendly options. And I think creating cute, trendy outfits out of that is a skill to have, especially when everything right now is consume, 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 rather than just reuse, create, wear. People are never wearing their clothes anymore. I'm still, these pants are from high school, but this thrifted, people need to use their clothes more instead of wearing them once and then not wearing them again, and it's because they don't know how to rewear and restyle things. Yeah, that's actually been on my mind. Damn. Another thing going off of being creative is that art is so subjective that being so creative has made everything else so subjective to me. Actually, what am I even saying? That is just, I don't know what I said, but I thought it, so it may mean something. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. I always knew in high school that I was going to be an ultrasound tech. Actually, I knew probably from middle school that I wanted to be in the medical field. Throughout high school, I was telling everyone I am going to be in the medical field. I am going to be a dentist. I'm going to be an ultrasound. That is the one thing that I knew. I didn't have a dream school. I didn't have anything. I was just always thinking realistically. But everyone was telling me "Oh, you can change your mind. If you figure out that you don't like it, then you could always choose something else. You can always switch your major." And I was like, "No. My brain was so stubborn that I was so obsessed with proving everyone wrong that I just pushed away every single thing that I probably could be so successful at and started so early on. But I'm so stubborn. I like want to prove you wrong, which is so annoying because I knew the second I was like, you don't want to be an ultrasound tech. You just think it's easy to do or whatever. But I had to find out the hard way that ultrasound was not what I wanted to do. Little backstory. Last summer, I started like having these fainting episodes and it was so random. I had no health issues at all. All of a sudden, I'm fainting for no reason. Like I was like fainting at work, I was fainting like with friends. It was just the weirdest thing ever, and I went to the doctor and I fainted on the doctor as they're like asking me questions about myself. This is like 2 months until I'm supposed to move to a whole new town on my own to pursue being an ultrasound. Cuz the whole reason I moved to Southern California was to become an ultrasound technician. So, anyways, forward back at my primary doctor's office, I faint on her and she's like, wow, we need to send you to the ER like right now. And I'm like, bruh, okay. So mom came and then took me to the ER, and I'm like doing a tiptoe test. Like I'm literally just the nurse asked me at the ER to tiptoe to her. And as I'm doing that, I faint on the nurse there. So then they submit me into a room, and I'm there for like a week, and I'm seeing like the night nurse, the day nurse, the ultrasound, the MRI technician. I'm seeing the people that are transmitting me through the hospital. I'm seeing like the front desk lady. I'm seeing the hospital in and out for a week straight. I was so traumatized after leaving the hospital that the second I got to Southern California to pursue ultrasound technician or whatever, I immediately was like, get me out of this career. I am not meant to be in the medical field. That sent me, so then when I got to Southern California, it sent me into like a literal depression for a semester where I was like, what am I doing here? I'm just wasting all of my time, all of my money, and I'm just stuck here. Like, I don't even know what I want to do. I've always thought I wanted to be an ultrasound tech, and now, like, I'm just here. What do I do now? The whole time I'm thinking that, I'm just only thinking about how stressed out I am about it and worrying if I'm even going to be successful in the future from it, which was not helping me at all. Flash forward to now, like I'm looking back, like, why are you stressed out so much, but you're not doing anything about it, bro? Then we get to the new year. I don't know what was in the air, but this new year genuinely worked for me. I didn't set any New Year's goals other than the fact that I wanted to switch my mindset. So I guess that is a goal. But I kept seeing TikTok, ooh, like 2026 reband, here we come. Like, y'all aren't ready. We run a strict program. I'm like so motivated. I don't know why after seeing those videos where the second that ball dropped, I was immediately different. Changing the idea of Happy New Year to 2026 rebrand really did one for me. First thing I did was start getting up earlier. It just honestly like resets your day to where you're like, wow, like it's 9 p.m. and I've already like gone for a walk, ate breakfast, like simple things like that. And it just changes you to do something like more with your day. Like it makes your days longer. I was waking up at like 11 even, or like 12. I was like, bro, it's already 12. Like I have no time in the day. Once I did that, it literally put me into a delusional state of mind for the better. Well, if I'm waking up early, then I'm going to eat healthier. Now that I already went for a walk, like, I should probably, like, go to the gym, maybe lift some weights, which I don't know what I'm doing in there, but I'm, like, moving my body rather than, like, rotting in bed. Making my bed is another one. Like, I never really did that before. Doing my skincare morning and night. Like, when I was so depressed last semester, it would genuinely take so much energy to get up and wash my face and brush my teeth. And I, like, couldn't even bring myself to do that some nights, which is so scary, especially when you're in that state of mind. Like, people that have been in that situation, like, will know and can agree and understand, like, what I'm trying to say right now. I feel like waking up early literally just switched my whole routine and helped me, like, get out of that, helped me start a new, like, era of my life. But now, after doing that for like a week, like waking up early, eating healthy every day, not eating fast food every day, like moving my body, like trying yoga in my room for a week straight. After a week, I felt the, like, switch. I actually started checking in on my friends and was, like, sending them videos every day, telling them what I was going to do for the day, like, unwanted, by the way. They did not ask for my opinion or what I was doing or probably even care. But I feel like sharing that information with a friend gave me even more motivation to do things better with my day because I was so excited to tell them about my day at the end of the night or tell them what I was up to the next morning. Okay, I feel like I'm talking a little too much, but the biggest switch, my mindset has changed from, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out if I'm going to even, like, be successful in the future or not because I'm just stuck here and I don't know what to do. I was just thinking that all the time, that I switched it this year. And it's, why would I even worry or spend time stressing out over the littlest things when I know I'm meant to be successful? I know that I want to be successful. If I want something, I could have it. Like, if I'm interested in being successful in the future, I know that that is to become true. And I can't even tell you if that is, like, proven to be true or not because I still have yet to be at the success I want. But I know that it is to come, and I know that I need to not worry so much about little things because it's setting me back from actually succeeding. Hopefully that made sense. I really don't know if it did. I hope someone is, like, agreeing with me or someone takes something away from this. What I am trying to say is I am so young and I have so much time, and people restart at, like, 40. Something I want to do at the end of my YouTube videos are share, like, a couple things that I'm, like, really enjoying at the moment. So let's go through the list. Right now, I love Madonna, okay? The elliptical, you could pair those two. Guys, I might need to make a separate video for the elliptical, so I won't get too much into it, but the Madonna and the elliptical, they go hand in hand. Sweet potatoes, Courtney Cook, thank you for that. She genuinely made me try a sweet potato, and now I have one with every single meal. They're so good. And also really good for you. Um the color teal. My eye is really liking this color recently, okay? I love it. And obviously the meme, it's opinions based, which is so funny, especially knowing that her whole rant about that was popcorn from Britain. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you stayed till the end of the video, and stay fabulous. Peace and love. Subscribe, like this video. Bye.